Welcome to another episode of Two Man Them Talk Random Recommendations. I'm your boy
Yeah.
Enigma.
And another one, I'm your boy Kwame. And you know what we do? We like to recommend them random TV shows, films, wherever it is, documentary, don't matter. We got a doozy for you today. It's actually a wrap up.
Yeah,
It's a wrap up, right?
yeah.
Because we did the first 4
Yeah.
episodes. We're about to cover the last 4 episodes
Yep.
of the great show known as Fight Night, the $1 Million Heist.
This here is gonna be a night that we never gonna forget.
Boom.
With the laundry list of great stars, we got Kevin Hart,
Yeah.
we got Samuel Jackson,
Yeah.
we got Terrence Howard,
Yeah.
we got Don Cheadle, we got David Banner, we got
Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji P. Henson, we got the Chrisest mixed Redbone ever. Oh my gosh, she's so bad. Fucking sorry, mate.
She only got better during the series. The fact that they kept her in it, best piece of casting they could have done. Best piece of casting.
Period.
When I realized she was actually going to be in the show, I was like, "Oh, this is great." Yeah, keep her there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Kwame said, laundry list, and we did our, first initial reaction to the first 1 to 4 episodes. Really enjoyed it. Really liked the style, the aesthetic, everything. And I want to know, bruv, how do you feel that they concluded the story? How do you feel like it went? Obviously, when we left it was kind of, they've just left the robbery. And then now it was before we find out how Terrence Howard was behind all of this shit. But blah. Before we get into that, how do you feel Fight Night wrapped up? Were you happy with the ending? Were you happy with how the show transpired? What's your feelings?
Yeah, I was actually very happy with the ending. It would have been hard pressed for me to not be happy with the ending because it, like I said, if you remember from the last one, it was never about how it ended for me. It could have ended anyway. It was about how the story was told. And I love how the story was told. I mean, if they had gone, put it this way, what I mean by that is if they had told a really bad ending, then I would have been cussing it. But to me, it just needed to be mediocre and I would have been fine. Because for me, it wasn't about how it ended. It was really about the performances, the story as a whole. Because yes, we needed the story to wrap up. And I think they wrapped it up as neat as they could. I think it was pretty good. I think it could have gone different ways. I actually like how they chose to end it, to be honest. I actually really liked it. There was many elements. I like the fact that Frank Moulton, Samuel didn't murk Chicken Man in the end.
Man at the end.
Yeah, because he realized obviously, he wasn't the culprit or he wasn't a bad guy in a sense, and it wasn't his fault.
It was Cadillac. It was Cadillac all along.
Cadillac.
Yeah,
I loved the switch of JD Hudson, Huddy. Don Cheadle's character. I like how he played it. I really like his performance. One of my favorite. Let me talk about performances real quick. Actually, this is my favorite Kevin Hart performance.
Bruv,
out of anything he's done.
I swear down, you've taken the word out of my mouth. I swear down, because this role allowed him to do everything he's good at, and also showed his dramatic ability has improved tenfold.
Craig Brewer understands the aesthetic and the directorial style. Like this nigga, and he's not a nigga, I'm just saying. He's a white dude, but he's to me, I think he's one of the best directors out there.
Yeah.
Because I love his style. He studied blaxploitation. There's no way he didn't. Because if he didn't, there's no way he'd be able to pull off Hustle and Flow to make it look the way it did. For Dolomite to look the way it did. And for Fight Night to look the way it did. And out of all 3 of them, Fight Night looks the best.
Yeah, the directorial flares, the split screen that he would do. The music, the how blaxploitation used to zoom in. You know how a scene would zoom in with the person talking. I loved in the final episode that scene. It was a short scene in the car with Taraji P. Henson, Don Cheadle, and Samuel Jackson, and she was saying you basically got to sort everything out. Loved how that was filmed, how it was directed.
Excellent.
You had a gun this whole time. Like, Samuel was hilarious in that.
Very funny.
I loved how the show started. Remember, the show started with Samuel threatening Chicken Man. and then it kind of goes, it rewound to show the beginning, and then at the very end you see that confrontation with him and Chicken Man. Then you see how Chicken Man running the numbers allows him to collect people. He's always said he was collecting people, and then they use all those people to sting Cadillac at the end. I thought that was genius writing, genius directing, how he pulled it off. Just dope. Craig Brewer,
performances.
I think this is my favorite work that he's done. I mean, I'm a big fan of Dolomite, but I think he knocked. Obviously, he didn't direct every single episode, but I think he done definitely 1 and 7 and 8. But he absolutely knocked everything out of the park. Brilliant. Not only Kevin brilliant in this, but Don. We said Don Cheadle was kind of stealing the
favorite
show.
Character,
absolutely killed it. Terrence, so good to see Terrence in that villain era again. In that villain, we love Terrence when he's a villain, and Cadillac was a fucking villain. Bad mind, set up by man. You thought Willie Black was bad.
Come in the cage.
Love that scene.
No, you don't need that. You don't need that.
Love that scene.
Love that scene, bro. When I say you're so good, because see what I'm saying about good story, good, the way it's told. That scene is exactly what I mean by the entirety of the whole show. You know what's going to happen. It's not about what's going to happen. It's how it happens.
How it's executed.
You know why he's calling him in. You know why you know he's gonna do something to him. Because he's disrespecting.
You was just waiting for him to not hit that ball and let that ball lick man in the face. That's all. We knew. And that's why I liked it, because I'm like, it's not about, is he going to beat him with a stick? No, it's, listen, pay attention to all the little nuances, what he's saying to him. When he answers back, he has to keep putting him back in his place and remind him who's the boss and why we're doing it. It's like all them little things. I liked it. You know what I mean? I didn't even like the twist that it was kind of like that planned. Because at the beginning, we didn't know that. We didn't know who it was. And it was well directed because it didn't show that he was behind it, but once you found out, it was like, of course,
it made sense.
Behind this.
Of course, made perfect sense.
Then we find
because
out
he's the one that started talking back to him.
Then we find out great cameo by Debbie Allen when the mum comes in, and how much his family literally they've hated Frank from day dot. You get it? But they've just been trying to get to the right spot. Even when he tried to turn the Black Mafia on him, all of that. Clifton Powell
mumbles.
Just mush mouth. Absolutely hilarious. He killed. What the fuck we doing? What the fuck?
So fucking funny.
Just fucking funny. Taraji, as we said, loved how she was quite downtrodden at the beginning, but then you saw her rise, and then in the end, she was smashing it. As I said in the car, she was the one that got them two to work together.
Exactly.
They pulled over everything in the end.
And that was sick.
I just, if there's one wish, it's that Mrs. Afro gets more work. If she can please casting directors, she's done a great job in this. Give her more work. She deserves more screen time. Craig, I feel like it's you that cast her as well. Get her back on the screen, cool.
Please.
Oh God.
Please.
Every scene.
Please. She's friggin' phenomenal.
I really liked. I like this whenever any show does this, but I really liked when you saw the real life story about what happened to Chicken Man, him becoming a pastor, him and Don Cheadle's character becoming brethren, and then the picture of them at the end. Bro, I love that. I just absolutely love that. Obviously, it was fictionalized, but it was dope. And them showing Muhammad Ali, him coming back to Atlanta to hold the torch. Just brilliant from beginning to end, man.
It was like a big love letter to Atlanta, innit?
Yeah, big and just blackness, man. And I absolutely love it. And people, we would highly recommend. We recommended it before. We definitely would recommend. If you have only watched the first 4, please continue. If you haven't watched anything, please, you're in for a treat. It's a great binge, it's a great watch, and it's dope from beginning to end, man. Dope from beginning to end. So we would highly recommend it. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. If you could drop a like or a subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. If you agree or disagree with us, let us know. Drop a comment. And as always, I've been your boy Enigma.
And I've been your boy Kwame, and we've been the two man them that give you them random recommendations. We out. Peace.